Hello guys and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Way of Life. In the previous episode we decided that we're going to capture this guy, kind of lower his power a little bit, because he's dangerous. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to arrest him, and it will probably not work very well, but that's okay. Marriage on the proof, so that's great. And we actually did it! He is in my dungeon. Well, let's see what we can do with this guy. Can I revoke his title? Lost 100 prestige, opinion of your vassals. No. This will lower his opinion and other vassals by 20. That's not great. Of your other vassals by -10. And killing him gives me nothing, his son will take over. I can banish him, but that's also not that great. Well then, at least we arrest him. We can ransom him for 145 gold. And Duke Fyodor can afford 145 gold, so he cannot. Well, that's okay, we'll keep him arrested. At least he can't rebel against me when he's like that. My lovely sister wants to get educated by somebody. My marshal, because why not? That will actually improve the opinion of my marshal of me as well, so that's great. I have this faction going on, and there is quite a few of them. Lower crown authority in Lombardy. I don't want it lowered, I actually want it higher. I actually want it to medium, or even high. So, yeah. Maybe a problem, but I would prefer it to be high. Then I could have this as the succession, or at least elective Gavelkan. That won't be too bad either. No vassals as negative opinion, that would be difficult, really difficult. Elective monarchy. How does it work? The ruler of each lower rank vassal can nominate a successor from among themselves and legitimate children and siblings of the ruler. Okay. Okay, so we all get to nominate somebody, and the person with the biggest kind of land gets to choose who stays. That's not that great as I would like. This one, basically the oldest child will inherit. The oldest child, that wouldn't be that bad either. High crown authority, absolute crown authority. That's not bad. Seniority is kind of rubbish. And that's all we have. So yeah, I think we'll have to go with that. We'll have to go with getting a high crown authority and going for this. Yeah, we'll want to climb to high authority eventually. We'll get there. We'll get there. For now, I actually managed to arrest this guy quickly, so that kind of spoiled my plan for today's episode. But I have a few claims in here, so what claims are them? Count of Castellon. Where is he? All the way there. Alright, because this kind of collapsed. Do I want the land over there? Not particularly, to be honest. I mean, eventually yes, but not right now. Can declare the war on him though, and de jure claim whatever for one of my vassals. De jure claim burn. This or this. That's not too bad, I guess. I could claim that for him. Would that put me at the war with him though? And he's king of Francia. Called into the war already, so he cannot join. King of Aquitaine can join. King of Aquitaine, what is your opinion of me? Not that great, and you have quite a few troops. King of Francia would not accept that, so that's not too bad. But I would actually prefer him to join me. So your son is going to be married to my sister. My sister... Okay, in 4 years. Middle Francia will join us and then we can use them kind of to expand our land. And just use the vassals, so that wouldn't be too bad really. We could even start a holy war on Croatia, I guess, and use Francia for it. This dude, they want him free. Okay. Absolutely not. Because we said it. I'm not going to release him. If he doesn't pay, he doesn't get released. That's the rules. Can he afford to pay? No. So he stays. That's the rules. That Poland? No. Looked like a eagle, so I thought it might be Poland for a bit. But no. Yeah, so the plan is, we're going to get married to Francia. We're going to get married to Bavaria as well, somewhere. Not sure who. Well, that was the plan, at least, at some point. No, let's control the duchy or whatever. Well, that's not nice. Yeah, so we're going to get married to Middle Francia and then we're going to assault them here in Croatia. In the meantime, Byzantium is going through the roof patch in here. Look at that, they have revolts everywhere. He actually lost quite a bit of troops. If I was in better shape, I would actually start the war on him. If I had Francia on my side, I would. Yeah, if I had Francia on my side, I would do it today. And that would be stupid because he just won. So good job I didn't do it. But he's over vassal limit, so he needs to give few counties away. Alright. Alright. So your maximum troops are quite high. Can still win this. If I have Francia on my way and mercenaries and everybody, we can actually do it. So it wouldn't be that bad. Okay, can I start some sort of conflicts then without angering anyone? Can't start a war with you. I can start the war with you, but that gives me nothing. Not many. What is this? Who are you? Oh, that's interesting. Do I have any claims on you for whatever reason? I have. Can claim this for one of my vassals. That's not bad. You have no allies, so I can claim that. Move my troops there, and then I will claim it. Kind of like as soon as they move a little bit at least. Declare the war and claim this, or claim that. Is that two different vassals? It is. You claim kind of more of the land. So why don't we do it? Yeah, you claim that. I can call them into the war, but don't really want to. They already are losing their own wars. They probably will not help me that much. Grab some of my troops. I don't need anyone else's troops, so that's how we're going to do it. Place them all here. You kind of go there. How many troops do you have? Because that's kind of important to us. So as you can see, when you are becoming king, it's kind of much easier for you to kind of expand there. We're claiming that from you. You have 107 men. That's fine. That's fine. I feel confident that this war will go okay for us. And we can't die because we are a child, so we are actually not leading the troops. So I'm also okay with that. You are fighting with somebody there. A few wars. Oh, that's alright. And the betrothal can marry. Okay, the Queen Mother has used her considerable influence to step in as your regent. May the realm benefit from her wisdom. Well done, mommy. You love me because I'm your child, so that's great news. And Befruval can marry. King of Aquitaine. They will say yes, and we'll gain the ally from that. Yeah, why not? Why not? Do that. Do that, because then I can start the war on Brandenburgi. Great news. So now we're best bros forever. Because we have marriage ties. Perfect. Now the next thing I need is France. To become our friends. For our friend. And then we can move on. They actually are expanding nicely there. Look at that. They take a lot of land. They may actually take over normal France with the Middle Francia. And kind of aim at creating the Holy Roman Empire. My money still is positive, so at least I'm not losing money, I guess. Prince of Aquitaine, I can call him. Who is he then? King of Aquitaine. You and you. Are you like independent person? Grand Master of the Hospitaller, Prince of Aquitaine. Alright. Why are you my ally? Through marriage, somehow. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind that. But no, we're not going to call him. But it's good to know that I have quite a few allies I can call into the war if anything happens. Okay, it's the delightful tournament Carl. Calling him Carl, the cowardly chicken, and the other epithets and so on, whatever. Okay, Carl was easy prey until he punched me back. Oh my nose, you will pay for this. So King Cao and Carl become the rivals. Carl is like nobody. He will take over some sort of county, so hey, he's a weak guy. Okay, my legal heir came of age. So we have unmarried heir situation. We have to deal with that. Who can you marry? Not many people really. So let's find you somebody good at something. She's not bad. You have her. Awesome. Okay, so he's married now. I don't have to worry about him anymore. He kind of sorts it for me. And this war is going to be over as well, because basically they pose no threat to me. I can take this land. What do I want? I want prestige at this stage of the game, because my prestige is only 600. So that will help me a lot, because people will like me more. As soon as the prestige gets to 2000, that's where it caps. So for now, yeah. Okay, that's fine. So I will come back to you guys when we take over this land, because there is nothing to watch. Okay guys, with that, the war is over, so let's do it. Let's grab this land, offer the peace, grab the land. All becomes my land here. He is... well, offer vassalization, he will say no. Well, that's okay. I can move my troops away from his land, dismiss my main force, and immediately start another war, because it's time to kind of expand very quickly in here now. As we can. Today my brother Lander asked me for a fifth of his own to govern. He's disappointed, but he won't hate me that much, or I promise him to arrange it. Well, I may arrange it at some point in the future. What are you doing? You're married to somebody. Princess of Aquitaine, you are married to. He's not ready. Will you hate me for it? No, he's just disappointed. It's kind of fun that the 13-year-old tells 23-year-old that he's not ready, but hey, that's how it is. This means that, as you can probably see, my domain size increased as well. So that's kind of great news. Okay, on this king here, she's a queen now. Queen of Brandenburg. She has only one ally, King of Aquitaine, who likes me more than her. So we should be fine, reasonably safe to start a war on this lady. So yeah, declare the war. What can I declare the war over? Well, pretty much everything. I can have a default claim on this land there, or on this land here. Let's go for burn, because it's better. And then I can kind of start claiming it for my other vassals. And kind of eventually claim her kingdom, I guess. So let's go for that. With that, I should be able to actually stop her quite nicely here. With just my main troops. But just to be safe, I will raise my guys as well. We'll need them. They may be useful. So let's have them as well, so we can kind of siege the land faster as well. So they can deal with the main force, the retinues can kind of take the land and siege it nicely. Let's just make sure that nobody was called into the war, and nobody was, so that's great. So my main troops will deal with this with her force, and as soon as she runs out of troops I can actually pull them back and dismiss them, I guess. At least that kind of makes sense to me with this strategy. Because I don't really want to keep paying for them, they cost money. Even though I'm still on positive, they cost money, so I will be more on positive than I am now. With all that. And there. Merge you and go there. Will you join as well? You will. I can merge all of you then. And you know the drill guys, so let's go. These 3000 troops can perfectly do it. Okay, King of Middle Francia will like me more now. Well, he kind of hated me quite a bit, so now he likes me on 21, so hopefully he will still agree to marriage between him and me. And that should help us as well. But for now, let's go and focus on this war. It's kind of expanding the land. I want to take over this kingdom here. That would help us quite a bit. Oh, she's fighting there. That's kind of interesting, really, because we can get there. Hopefully on time. Yeah, you keep her engaged. You go as well. For a second I thought they'd join her, but they didn't. They just kind of parked their forces there. They will just watch us fight, I think. And they actually didn't. Why are you fighting me when you should not? It says nothing, a single word about their forces actually joining them. Well, that's not fun. That's not fun, but we're winning. That's okay then. So yeah, that's interesting. You guys are going somewhere there, so we go and join you. Let's go and kick your forces then. I think you're in some other conflicts, so because you were combined, that's why. Are we at war together with somebody else? That's the only reasonable solution I can think of. Why this happened that way. What is going on in here then? Defending and defending, and what about you? Defending and defending, so you was both at war at the same time, that's why your forces fought me. Because you was already involved in the conflict. So unless I attacked you, you probably wouldn't go and follow to attack me, but that's how it is. Okay, awesome. The King of Middle Francia, will we marry? We will. That is awesome, because now this king become my ally. Which is amazing news, because I can use his 1300 troops to start a war on Byzantium as soon as I can. So I need some sort of child or somebody stupid to run it. We have to figure out a way to press the claim on Byzantium at some point. Let's move these troops back. Let's dismiss them, because I don't need them, and let's do the siege. And then we have to figure out the claim on Byzantium, guys. So if you have ideas how to do it, I'm open to it. Let me know in comments what you think is the best way of actually gaining the claim of Byzantium. I'm kind of instituting the child to rule the country. I mean, we can kill them, I guess, that's the option. But it wouldn't be that easy to actually kill this guy. He's been a ruler for a good few years. And it would be really difficult to kill him. So that may be a problem. Kill his children, I guess, slowly, one by one. So there is always a child inheriting, that's the option. Not sure how best option is it, but it is possibility there, I guess. Whoa, that's a lot of sieging, so that's something we'll have to think about. I'm going to do a siege off camera because, as always, takes forever, and I will come back to you soon. Okay guys, so my mother went mental. She allowed the minimum crown authority. So it's going to be a long process to actually change it properly. So we'll have to figure out how to do it. But yeah, she went crazy. She changed the crown authority to lower. And I couldn't do anything because she was supporting it. So yeah, that's the that's the problem. She went completely crazy there. Not impressed with her actions. Pope has declared a Catholic crusade against Jerusalem. Okay, the crusade for Jerusalem it is. Let's check it out. Arabian Empire. Well, good luck with that. Yeah. So, 30,000 troops. I don't see the crusade for Jerusalem having a massive success, to be honest. Some random people will join just for sake of joining, but I seriously have my doubts. But I can actually join it, yes. Funny enough, I can actually join on the opposite side, surprisingly. But yeah, no, the Holy Crusade will not work. I don't see these people actually winning, even though every single person can join on one crusade and move their army. I have serious doubt that it will work well for anyone. Especially not for us. What is wrong with this war? We cannot actually... we are not capturing this land anymore. And... still takes forever to win. I think we should just go there. And capture her main province. And hopefully from there we can move somewhere else and just expand it a bit. Because it's a long war and I don't want to really waste resources on it too long. Okay, we got the events that there are ships crashing around one of the places. And we have to decide that the baron or a church can have it or the crown. Well, the bishop in here, his opinion of me is low. This guy's opinion of me is even lower. But I think the land should go to... the spoil should go to... I'm cruel, brave, gregarious, patient, and deceitful. Kind of at random, I would say commoners, just to spoil it with the church a little bit. I married my brother to this young lady here. So she is now married to my uncle in Byzantium. Does it give us the... does it give me the alliance with Byzantium or not? That's the question. It does not, unfortunately. So that's one thing. And I also arranged the marriage with this lovely lady because she has a strong claim on Brandenburgi, so we can take it. If she accepts, we can take it and we should be fine. I am still not impressed with my mother. She went completely crazy with this crown authority there. Vassals are law unto themselves, ruling their fields like petty kings. So their obligations to me are minimal. You can now appoint the army leader, so I have to have low crown authority to appoint the army leaders, and I need that, and you can only change the authority once. What? I cannot change the authority in the Kingdom of Lombardy? I didn't change it. Why can't I change it? Even though my mother changed it, I'm not allowed to change it back? It's crazy. I need a guardian. So let's find somebody who is decent at it. Okay, the guardian appointed, that should be fine. But I'm so not impressed with the actions of my mother. She was just so stupid woman, that is unbelievable. Really didn't expect that when she took over. What makes you think that that's a good decision for a country? I have no idea. But hey, that's how it is, unfortunately. And the regency of her is finished. That's okay. And I became the King of Lombardy, came of illegal age, which is great news. Oh, went quicker than I expected. 16. And she's 9, so we have to wait a little bit for this betrothal to actually happen. Domains is too big for some reasons, so we lost that. I need to actually break this betrothal, unfortunately. I need to pick the ambition. Ambition is going to be to get married. And let's arrange some good marriage. Not many. Not many at all. What do I want? I want stewardship, quite high. And genius. Okay, that's a lovely wife. Look at that. We can marry to her and hopefully we'll have a genius child. So yeah, let's do it. It's not necessarily give us alliance, but it will give us quite a few bits there. We fulfill the ambition to get married, which is great. Now let's pick up another ambition. Another ambition is to have a son. Because why not? Our focus should be in here, in this case, on stewardship. That should help us quite a bit there. Okay, so it's not too bad, guys. We're going to win this as well very soon. And this war should end shortly after we conquer kind of this land in there. The crusade is surprisingly going kind of okay. I'm really surprised. But hey. Okay, so the founding between the mayor and the Cessna and Cheese whatever has reached the court. Okay, both are acting as children. I will get 50 prestige from that and I will do it. Prestige is good. I need prestige. So now, still, we have to figure out a way to start a war on Byzantium that they cannot do. So that's my biggest concern in here. I want to start a war on Byzantium and I cannot do it in any way. Because I can only press the claims against the children. So if we actually see if we can kill these people here. No, nobody will kill them either. So you see, that's the problem. I have no idea how to start a war on Byzantium at the moment. I have no idea how to win this war here at the moment either. Raiders are raiding me. That's not nice. Let's deal with them then. My troops can actually destroy them easily, so we should be fine with them at least. Okay, children again, another 50 prestige. Why not? Let's grab this prestige like crazy. Because it will be useful. And we actually caught them in the battle. Send more troops, send more troops, send more troops. Perfect. 3,000 men should sort it. And you're going there now, so we're going to catch you there. Perfect. Ooh, for a second I thought it's going to go completely all wrong. I can dismiss these forces now. That's okay. These guys here can occupy this land and hopefully that should finish the war. Okay guys, finally this war is finished, so let's finish this conflict in here. Send request. We're done. And that's awesome. Okay. We can hold the grand tournament, and I think that's a reasonable thing to do actually now, because we will get people to like me for that. 200 gold and 100 prestige will gain from that. I will exchange 200 gold for 100 prestige any day for now, so yeah, let's do it. We'll get even more as it progresses, but for now I think that's a good time to finish this episode, guys, so thank you guys for watching, and as always, please let me know in comments what you think of the series, and I will see you guys next time.